Hi there, YouTube. You, by the fact that I've posted 2 videos in 2 days, as in one per day, you'll probably see how much free time I've got. Anyway, I thought I'd just sort of not actually talk about a specific film, but more sort of a change in a sort of, I guess you could call it a genre of films. I just want to talk about the Bonds, James Bond. This Christmas I got Casino Royale on DVD. I mean, obviously I'd seen it before, and I've also seen Quantum of Solace, both the new films starring Daniel Craig. But I also got Doctor No and Moonraker, Sean Connery and Roger Moore Bonds. Doctor No happened to be the first one, 1962. And I think Sean Connery was how Ian Fleming saw Bond, and sort of watching Doctor No and then on to Moonraker. It does show you like how Bond maybe was supposed to be. Connery sort of played it as a very suave sort of, English gentleman, puts the woman first, and yet manages to bed her and get all the information needed, etc. Roger Moore played it a little more camp, I have to say. He's good, but he sort of does do it a bit gay, maybe. I don't know. That's what I think anyway. And we all know that YouTube is basically a chance to speak without getting interrupted. So I'm having my 2 cents, as it were. And then moving on, almost 40 years. We go on to Daniel Craig now. I'm not talking about the fact that he's an Aryan, blonde hair, blue eyes, and all that. To me, that's not an issue. I mean, people change, probably characters change. I mean, Neo in The Matrix in 3 films changed, and he wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to stay the same. So, I mean, I think Daniel Craig is allowed to do what he wants with the character, like regards to looks. But I just think that I just think that the characters maybe moved kind of not in a good direction. I mean, Casino Royale, I watched it again. It was quite good, I thought. I mean, he isn't as suave or as smooth as, the other 2 Bonds were, the other films. But that's just the new approach on Bond. That's the 2003, 4, take on Bond as opposed to 60s Bond. But I thought that Quantum of Solace was a very good action film. But you kind of left the theater thinking, oh, was that James Bourne or was that Jason Bond here? Because it was basically like the same film. I mean, I saw the Bourne film and then I saw the Bond film, and it was the same thing. And I mean, there was one scene where Bond is jumping over rooftops and everything. They must have just used the same set they did for the Bourne film, because that's what I thought it was. Anyway, I've just done 3 minutes, and I'm sure that everyone probably is getting a little bit bored. So anyway, thanks so much.